All right, so this is writing equations day 2. So we're going to be using the same formulas that we did the last time, just different types of problems they're going to be giving us. So for number 8, if you look at it, it tells us to write the equation that passes through the point 3, 4. So I know this is x and y when I plug it in, and that it's parallel to this line. So if they tell you if something is parallel or perpendicular, that means you want to look at the slope. So my slope of this line is 5. They told me it's parallel. So parallel lines have the same slope. So what that means is my new line also has to have a slope of 5. This 6 has nothing to do with anything. You're just grabbing the slope from that line. So y equals mx plus b. I don't know what b is, but I'm going to take my m and x and y and plug it in again. So y is 4, my m is 5, x is 3, and I'm going to solve for b. So 5 times 3 is 15. Subtract it over. So I get negative 11 equals b. So now I'm going to take my m and my b and plug it back in. So my slope is 5, and then my b is negative 11. So same thing for 9. Here's my x, here's my y. They tell me it's parallel to this line. So I'm looking at my slope. So my slope is 1, which means my new slope is also 1 because it's parallel. So y equals mx plus b. I'm going to plug in my y, my m, my x, and then solve for b. So b is negative 8. So I'm going to take my slope and my b and plug it back in. So 1x minus 8. All right, so I want you to try 10 and 11. It's the same type of problem. They give you a point xy, xy, and they tell you it's parallel to this line. So you should have got your slope was 4 and your y-intercept was 3 for 10. And then if you go down at 11, you should have gotten your slope to be 2 and your y-intercept to be 10. The only difference between 10, 11, and 12 is if you look at number 12, it says the word perpendicular. So perpendicular means that the slope is opposite reciprocals. So my slope here is negative 4. So the opposite of negative 4 is positive, and then reciprocal is 1/4. So my slope is actually going to be positive 1/4 because I'm making it perpendicular. So if lines are perpendicular, make sure the slopes are opposite reciprocals. So now I have my x and my y. And then plug it into your calculator if you're not sure what that is. So y equals 1/4 x minus 4. So just be careful. Make sure you know whether they're saying that it's parallel and you want the matching slopes, or if it's saying perpendicular and you want opposite reciprocal slopes. And then either way, you're going to have to do this side work of plugging in x, y, the slope, and then solving for the y-intercept.